What's up, everyone? You watching Nick Trevor podcast here on YouTube. I drop fresh, hot content daily. Guys, please ring that bell if you enjoy content like this. I want to give a disclaimer to people before we start today's video. This is a rather sensitive topic to people. So if you are offended by sensitive topics, and you are offended by different viewpoints on something that may be, sensitive to you, you may want to click off this video and watch something else. We are going to be covering the Charlie Kirk show and, his take among my take as well at the end on what everything is being said on the recent Trevor Noah situation, where Trevor Noah thinks ending segregation in the United States was a mistake, but it does get even worse. So I do want to let you guys know before we go into this, there's your disclaimer, and let's get into it.
So we've been saying for quite a while how the left is race obsessed. So Trevor Noah recently had a guest, a Princeton professor by the name of Ruha Benjamin, who suggests that desegregating our schools was not the right solution. Now, understand that the left has always been against integration. They've always been pro-segregation, and they are today. Do you know we have black-only dormitories on campuses across the country? That we have black-only graduation ceremonies? The left has fiercely wants resegregation. They want whites only and blacks only. It's part of the DNA and the fiber because they are race obsessed.
You always hear people on the left talk about segregation, how they want all of us to be separate. And it's pretty sad. This is going to be an alternative viewpoint than what some people maybe feel. And I know Charlie Kirk is a polarized person, so we'll keep it going. Me personally, I'm for not segregating. I'm for everyone being out here in society, hanging out, learning from each other and whatnot. However, it does feel like a lot of people on the left do want segregation. You guys let me know in the comments what you think.
The biggest lie is that the left wants equality. It's not true. So let's listen to this together. This is the first time I'm hearing this. Let's play cut 107.
Yeah. Do you think that integration was the right move? And now I'm separating two things, because I know in America people are like, well, of course, there was racism and there's segregation, and I go, yeah, no, I'm separating them. Let's separate someone being oppressed and someone not being able to get a job and someone not being able to get a bank loan. Let's take all of those, the negative things away, because I'll put myself out personally and say, so if I'm in a room with black people, already there's like an implicit trust because we know what certain actions, words, and vibes mean. And then you're in a room with another African. Already. Now, even if you shout at me, I know what your shout means. The same way an Italian knows what an Italian shout means.
Yeah.
Right?
Continues in cut 108. Princeton Professor Ruha Benjamin responds to Trevor Noah. Play cut 108.
No, I don't. And I don't think it's actually that controversial when if you understand that segregation and integration weren't the only options. Like, those are within those two options, it may seem like integration is the more progressive. Like, of course, we don't want segregation. But again, when you're being integrated into institutions, into a culture that's a supremacist culture, that's a culture that feeds off of hierarchy, that feeds off of insecurity, anxiety, why are we being integrated into that?
From the beginning, you could tell they believe there are good races and bad races. They believe in sorting people by race. It has always been America's view to treat people as individuals. Our movement is focused on character and meritocracy.
Right.
In the end, you could tell they just don't like white people. They don't like Western culture. They don't like any of it. They want whatever path lets them not like white people more. They, in this clip, Trevor Noah and Ruha Benjamin, are pushing forward a ideology that is no different than the Ku Klux Klan. It's the modern day manifestation of the Ku Klux Klan. It is black KKK, is what they're saying. Let's resegregate. We don't want to be around white people. We don't want to be around all their anxiety and their customs and having to show up on time and all the white supremacist practices. This is what's so different about what our movement is about. Our movement is about unity. We don't care about the color of your skin. We care about your character. We don't care about how you look. We care about how you act. We don't care about melanin content. That is the way that we want to base the entire society. They are race obsessed. They want to put us all in pre-described buckets based on the color of their skin. This is a losing political mentality, by the way. This is why blacks and Hispanics who seek freedom and empowerment are flocking to the Trump Republican Party. Meanwhile, Trevor Noah and his professor friend, they're trying to rebuild the modern day plantation. They want to try to keep people off to the side. Blacks over here, whites over there. That's basically the ideas that they are entertaining here.
All right, guys. What did you guys actually think of that Charlie Kirk clip regarding Trevor Noah and Dr. Ruha Benjamin at the college that she actually works at? You know, to me, it's pretty sad when I see these types of conversations because, of course, every society has its issues. Every society has its problems. And to see a lot of politicians on the left and a lot of institutions on the left, such as colleges, most colleges are left-leaning institutions. To see them do things that actually are trying to segregate people, it's pretty wild to me because, you know, I guess I grew up in a really great time frame, you know, in the 90s when I was in school. I grew up with, you know, just as many black people as I did white people, you know, and also not as many white and black people, but also grew up with a lot of Hispanic people. And, you know, when I was growing up and we were kids and we were even up in the high school and stuff like that, you know, there was little things that would happen here and there that would just brush up because you're kids, you know. But it was never this polarized when it came to race relations amongst the people I grew up with in the South. You know, some of my best friends were all colors, really. And, you know, we would make little jokes and stuff here and there amongst each other as friends, like stupid jokes, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing that was like hurtful or anything like that. But it's pretty sad to see how the left does want segregation. I mean, they've been pushing for it over, especially since around, I don't know, 2010. Just seems like it's gotten worse, man. Seems like it's gotten worse since that time frame. And, you know, you go back and look at some of these things that were said, it's pretty rowdy. But you guys let me know in the comments, you know, try to have conversations over here when it comes to these topics. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. You guys, I am on the side of us all living together. I really don't care what anybody's skin color is. You know, I really do care about policies and, you know, provisions and things that move our country forward into a more loving type of country. It's pretty sad to see Trevor Noah have this conversation to where they feel like segregation is the way to go. I don't agree with that at all. So hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care. You watch it on air with Nick Jabba podcast here on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you like it. Hope you guys have a blessed day.